We continue to wait for a vaccine for COVID-19. Employers are hard at work, many of them behind the scenes right now, trying to figure out the best workplace setups for when all the employees are able to return to the office again. Those big open workspaces had been the go-to design because that's how people were supposed to collaborate, but that's probably going to have to change post-pandemic in a lot of offices. Joining us to talk more about that this afternoon is Joel Patterson, a workplace culture expert with the Vested Group. Thanks for being with us this afternoon, Joel.
Thank you, Jason. Happy to be here.
All right, so let's talk about this. A lot of people are still working from home right now. In your dealings with different companies and so forth, how much is going on behind the scenes right now to get workplaces totally reconfigured from what we knew them before we left?
Well, there's a lot of work taking place, clearly. I'd be surprised if open office plans just completely disappeared, but there is going to be somewhat of a shift to make sure that they accommodate a new working environment. Really, it's going to be going from, I think, a place to work to more of a place to collaborate, right? And what employers need to do is really think about what's in this for the employee as they want to get them back into the office and working and collaborating and doing things that they were used to doing before pre-COVID. We've got to make sure that there's something in it for them. Obviously, they're going to benefit from being able to be around their colleagues. They've got team and project collaboration, but let's be honest, a lot of times they just want to escape from being at home every single day, all day, with no separation between work and play.
So that's an important note there, though, that you think that we're still going to have these sort of common areas where people are able to sit together, stand together, whatever, be together to collaborate. So the whole open concept thing is not totally dead, but it's definitely going to be the exception rather than the rule throughout the workplace.
Exactly. I don't think there's any question about that. There's a lot of investment that's taken place on these open floor plans, but you're going to look at the space being a little bit different. You know, some people like to work in a kind of a dark enclosed area so they can really focus on deep work, while other people want to be able to collaborate in an open conversation kind of format and be able to really brainstorm and share ideas. And so it's going to be incumbent upon the employers to find ways to take their existing space, modify it a little bit, and still come up with plans that make people feel safe, but also allow them to come to the office as much as you can get them there and do the things that they were used to doing before COVID hit us.
Last question here. I'm one of the few people who's still coming into the office every day and wiping everything down. Do you think this whole concept of shared desks is done for good? Do you think that we'll have an assigned place to be again?
You know, I'm one of those people too. I've been coming to the office every single day because I like the energy that's here. I like being able to just feed off of what's going on, even when I'm here by myself. But yeah, I think that the direct shared space might be limited, but I also think people are just going to be carrying around their own bottles of antibacterial soap and things to wipe everything down. I don't think we know for sure. Just like through this entire process, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. It's going to change, and as long as you're trying to protect your employees and demonstrate that you care, you're going to be in good shape.
It's going to be a whole different world when everybody has to put on pants once again and head back into the office. Joel Patterson with the Vested Group, thanks for being with us this afternoon to give us a preview of what we'll all expect someday. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to break here real quick. When we